The African Queen, directed by John Huston and starring Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn. Takes place during Africa in World War I. Got these two Christian missionaries who are trying to teach the village about God, and the Germans come in and then the brother's killed, not by them, but by something. And then the sister of the minister gets pissed off and she decides that she wants to blow up the boat that the Germans have. And she requests that Humphrey Bogart's character takes her on the African Queen, his boat, charter them down the river and to the boat where they will blow it up. But despite that being their main objective, the main objective of this film is to give us a love story where you have two different individuals from kind of, different sides of life. They clash, they have to get together and, fight off nature and whatnot, and eventually, they kind of come together, and then in the end, well, if you see it, then you know what happens, but if not, then gotta go see it. This was the first time that I had seen this film. I really didn't have too many expectations. I'm not the biggest fan of Humphrey Bogart. I don't think that he's a bad actor, but not the biggest fan. But I actually quite enjoyed this film. Not, in my opinion, a great film, but it was a good film. The film was written, directed, and edited very well. You forgot that it was a movie at times, though during certain areas it was very apparent that they were filming in a stage, and you had these two on a boat that was on this simulator type deal, and then you had the backdrop which was playing this whole thing, like the river flowing, and they're trying to react to what's going on around them. And then they have bits that were actually shot in Africa, so it's a lot more genuine. Though I can't say for sure whether certain parts there were actually stunt doubles on the boat or it was actually the actors. I'm guessing a majority of the time it was the actors, but you just never know. But really the key to a film like this succeeding is whether or not the two actors who are on this boat, who are falling in love, have chemistry. For the most part, the two worked very well, though at times it did feel ingenuine. My only real problems with the film is that because a majority of this film happens on the boat, there's not a lot happening, so the entertainment value is really just primarily in these two people getting to know one another, and while that is interesting for a little bit, it's hard to carry an entire film. You do care about these characters, and by the end you're happy where they are at, but it's an hour and a half of them on a boat, and they're not dull. Like, they do get into obstacles and have to overcome certain things, but you just want a little more to happen in the middle. And the ending surprised me. I mean, holy crap, the ending of this film is actually really good. Like, I did not expect it to end the way it did. I mean, it ended a lot more happily than the Bridge on the River Kwai did. So in the end, I did enjoy this film. I'm glad I saw it. Not a film that I would revisit like every year, but I might see it again, maybe a few years from now. So I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. Nothing need to rush out and see, or nothing need to rush out and rent, really. But if you want to see it, then by all means put it in your queue. But it's nothing that you need to see right freaking now, Hope you guys had a good week, and I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully Saturday, maybe Friday, Saturday, we'll see.